everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to do a Pan That Palette update. So this year I am working on singles from ColourPop. These are ones that I pulled from different palettes, primarily the Bare Necessities palette. That's Taupe. There's another one, Desert something. Anyway, the nice thing about ColourPop shades is they're all magnetic, so you can pop them out and make your own, Z palettes. And these were the shades that I liked the most from the different palettes that I decided to keep. So I've been working on these all year, just kind of reaching for the different shades. I've hit pan on things. I've finished one shade. So let me show you the progress I've made from last month till now, and we'll do a little comparison on the screen. So I would say the tagline of October is scattered. I kind of jumped around a little bit. I finished the talk last month, and that was my big primary focus all through summer, was to finish that one shade. So I did that, and now I feel like I'm exploring a little bit, which is fun. I have not had any huge progress in one particular shade this month, but I have really jumped around quite a bit. So maybe I can just kind of walk through where I've been in this palette. I would also say this month was pretty busy for me, and I wasn't wearing makeup every single day, but that's okay too. So let's just maybe go across the rows. This first one is Top Down. I really like this one as a transition shade for my fair skin. It actually shows up really nice and peachy. I do think that the pan has expanded, but I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it before the end of the year. It's pretty densely packed still around there. So this one had 104 uses last month. Now it's at 123. This one is called Idle Hour. I did not use that shade this month. I actually have been kind of double dipping. I have a highlighter that I am trying to finish up in my project pan. So on some days I would use that as my shimmery eyeshadow. I would use mattes from here, but then use that as my lid shade to try to get double usage in there. So yeah, you'll see that the mattes have more usage. This orangey shade is called Morningside. I did not use that one this month. This one is called Boa, didn't use it. Silk Teddy here, this really kind of nice taupe shimmery shade. I used it 7 times. Last time I had 10 uses, now I have 17. I have that one on my lid today. It's very pretty. This one is Seashells, the green, didn't use it, and then No Bounds I didn't use either. So moving to the middle row here, I have Hustler. This one, I typically, all summer, was using all 3 of these mattes in my crease. So I would start with this one, go to this one. I did still use Hustler, looks like about 13 times. So I've also used it on its own without, pairing it. So now I have 115 uses. This middle shade here is called Coastline. I didn't use it this month. This one is called Tease Me. I didn't use that one. Haute, which is this really kind of rusty matte shade, I used 3 times very lightly in the outer third. This was very autumnal time of the year to be wearing something like that, so that kind of fit one day. Pebble Beach I used once. This one is Rumored. Haven't used this one, but I did hit pan on this one in February, so that's kind of fun. And then I didn't use either of these shades. This one is Prefix and this one is Velveteen. Moving down here, the last row, we have Hot Gossip. Last time I had 96 uses, now I have 109, so very consistent. I like this one on the outer third a lot. It's just really pretty to subtly deepen up any shade. This one is the Talk. This is the one I finished. Then we have Designer Duds. Didn't use this one this month. Fuzzy, I didn't use this month either. It's kind of like a shimmery burnt orange, coppery shade. And then I didn't use any of these. So, I jumped around a little bit. It was fun. We have basically November and December left, and I will be picking a different palette for the new year. What I think I'm going to do is still use this as my base, but I think I'm going to pull out a couple of my other eyeshadow palettes that have, different shimmery shades. I think I'll try to use this one mostly for the mattes and then play with some shimmery shades in other palettes. I especially love my Natasha Denona Glam palette this time of year, so I'll probably pull that out. And yeah, I still will kind of, dip in here, but I have really kind of formed some opinions. There are shades in here that I will not be keeping into the next year. There are other shades that I definitely want to keep. So stay tuned for that. We'll go through that, probably at my last update finale type thing. But yeah, so I don't have any new pans in this palette or other palettes. I keep a pan percentage going all year for my eyeshadows specifically. So if I were to have hit pan on a different palette, it would have counted, but I didn't even use another palette. So I'm still at the same pan percentage, which is 11 pans out of 80 eyeshadows in my collection, which is 13.75%. So I'm very happy with that. My diagram remains the same as well, but just real quick, I totally stole this idea of drawing out all of your eyeshadows and stuff from an Instagram post like years ago, and I will keep doing it. I just love visually seeing where I'm at. And I have some palettes that don't have any pan in them, so I need to get going on those probably. So yeah, that is my short and sweet update here. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of keep going. I don't know if I'll finish anything before the end of the year, but I certainly am still enjoying these shades. It's not like I'm not liking them. It's just going to be kind of slow moving. So I'll share with you any companion palettes that I bring in and thoughts there, but that's all I have for you today. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.